Well, it's a windy day here at Ranchman. I mean, when I say windy, I mean windy. I mean, some of these gusts probably about 40, 50 miles an hour, blowing everything down. I've had to put my panels up kind of like hid behind the camper there because they keep on getting blown over. I might put the Blue Eddies away because they're getting blown over like kites and just too much money for this stuff to get tore up like that. But look behind me and see those trees bouncing all over the place, and that tells you about how windy it is. You can hear it coming. I mean, listen closely. Pretty wild, huh? The wind in New Mexico. They got fires burning up north. I think they got one over at Roswell too, but yeah, you gotta take the good with the bad when you're out here, so it is what it is. I mean, trees are blowing though, they really are. I mean, they are blowing. Big time blowing. Pretty wild. It's rocking the trailer all over the place. I mean, you'd think you were out at sea or something, the way it's rocking the trailer, but anyway, yeah. Not be doing a whole lot of anything today, just kind of like hanging out. Might work on a video because really it's too windy going any place because I gotta keep my panels leaning up against the car to hide them. But this is what it's like, windy in Campfire, New Mexico. So one day I'm in dust and sand, and the next day I'm just in wind. Well, at least I'm not out in the middle of the parking lot over there anymore. But yeah, another day in New Mexico. I'm sitting outside the camper watching the wind blow. It's pretty fierce. That's what I can say, pretty fierce. Me and little man just sitting here relaxing. He's right here on my lap, like he always is. Right there. I went over there to put Jamie's panels back in the rack, and I looked down there as my little man following along behind me. Ain't that right, baby? Go ahead, you're fine. You're look at those leaves, look at those trees blowing. That's some strong wind right there. Pretty wild. Look at that one straight ahead there. Man. Let's watch this one for a little bit. See how it does. There's old Scooby-Doo waiting out the windstorm. He says, I don't know what's going on, Daddy, but we sure are rocking. Say, we feel like we're in a ship out in the ocean, Daddy. Say, what's going on? Little man, what you doing, baby? Huh? What you doing? You don't know what to think, do you? Say, no, Daddy. Say, I don't know what to think. Say, I don't know what to think about all this. We rocking like we're in a ship or something, yep. He's a pretty boy. Yes, he is. He's my pretty boy right there. Well, it's a new day. We're now in the Valley of Fire campground. We got ran out of Ranchman last night. Not only was it nice and windy for us, we looked up in the sky and we saw smoke barreling out of the sky. So I went to Google to see what was going on. And Nogal Canyon was on fire, and that's a canyon we were in, so y'all probably never in your life seen somebody pack up as quick as I did. I mean, I was just slinging stuff in the car. I mean, it was either that or leave it, but I won't go get burnt by no wildfire. Apparently it started on the power lines, the sparking, but it did a job on Rio Dos, New Mexico. I heard it burned up a lot of acreage over there in the forest. It also snapped a lot of telephone poles and trees, so they have Route 37 blocked out going through Nogal Canyon. But anyway, back up here at Valley Fire, give me time to get a good shower, and I'm gonna stay here for about 3 days and try to rethink everything, because I also have fires going on over at Roswell and and Lincoln County, and those are the closest towns and county where I'm in, so got to come up with a new game plan. I don't know, these wildfires, between wildfires and winds and dust and sand, last month or two, been a great learning experience. So anyway, I got my panels out. I'm charging the Blue Eddy up and charging 1100 up inside the camper, but it gave me a chance to clean up Blue Eddies too. So I mean, they got pretty dirty out there in the desert, but I'll give y'all a shot of my scenery, what I'm looking at right now. But yeah, I'm in a non-electric site. It's only costing me $6 a night, and I get a shower, and usually a shower costs you $6 a night, so I'm getting camping and a shower. Can't beat that deal. But here you go, this is what I'm looking at right now. Excuse me. This is what I'm... Pretty sweet, huh? This is down in the non-electric parts of the campground, but that's my view. Pretty sweet, isn't it? And as you can see, I got both sets of solar panels up. It's a little bit on the windy side, so I got little man in the camper, but there's an overlook right there. You see the stand up there up top. But yeah, I'm in site number 18, but I'll hang out here for a couple of days, probably like 3 days, and try to rethink everything and take it from here. Had to move camp again today. I was up there in 18, but this reserve, non-reserve stuff is all screwed up because apparently I was in a reserve spot, so I had to move into a non-reservable spot. So now I'm down here in number 8, right across the street from the bathrooms, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I got my canopy out today, but looks like I'm gonna have to roll it back up because they were calling for it being no wind gusts today, but it's pretty windy out here, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll that up. But yeah, I moved camp again today. I guess I'm getting a workout, getting a lot of practice moving camp, breaking down, setting back up. So yep, straight across from bathrooms now. Oh, still at the Valley of Fire, right outside Carrizozo, New Mexico. Oh man, where are you going? What are you doing? Huh? What you doing? My pretty boy right there. Yeah. You running off? Little man, you running off, baby? Huh? You big, pretty boy? Yeah. That pretty boy. If you look straight ahead right there, that's a Nogal Canyon fire burning, wildfire. But as you can see down there below, all kind of homes. But that's why we left Ranchman right there, because that fire going, I don't know how many acres it's burned so far, but I guess they're just gonna let it burn out because everybody down there go to the Nogal Fire Department, they're just all sitting out in the parking lot. So yeah, that's my first wildfire right there. Well, it's a little bit of a cloudy, windy day, and yeah, I'm back at the Valley of Fire campground. I moved to campsite number 8 because the one I was at was reserved, and it wasn't reserved for me, so I had to move to a non-reservable site. But the deal is, if you want to reserve a site, you have to reserve it 24 hours in advance. So in other words, if I want to get a site, today is Saturday, for Sunday, I have to call today to get it. You just can't drive up and say I want that site and call recreation.gov and try to reserve it. You have to reserve it in 24 hours ahead of time. So that's just a new rule they got. So I don't know. I mean, this new system of 50% walk-in and 50% reserves, I don't know, but everything seems to be changing. But anyway, this is my view behind me. Like I said, I'm back at the Valley of Fire, and me and little man just go kick back today and stay out of the sun, because as you can see, my nose is pretty well burnt, so I need to stay out of the sun for a while. But yeah, just relax, spend the day relaxing, and at least the sun ain't burning down on us today. But next week it's supposed to get up in the 90s, and yeah, I don't think that'll do the wildfires any good being that hot, because it'll just keep burning. But only never can tell. Hey, little man, where are you going? Where are you going, baby? There he goes. There he goes. Where you going, baby boy? Huh? Where are you going? You need a good brushing, baby. Yeah, little man needs a good brushing. I know. Ain't that right, baby boy? Yeah? You gonna sit there and watch me, huh? Oh, that's cool. That's cool.